Let's walk on the wise path.
Welcome, seekers of emotional mastery, to a journey inspired by the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the last ruler of the 5 good emperors and a legendary Stoic philosopher. In this transformative exploration, we'll delve into the profound teachings of Marcus Aurelius on how to control your emotions, drawing from his magnum opus, the Meditations. Join me as we uncover the keys to emotional resilience and tranquility in the face of life's unpredictable challenges. 1. Accept your fate. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher-emperor, imparts invaluable wisdom on the art of accepting fate as a cornerstone of emotional mastery. In a world constantly in flux, Aurelius advocates for embracing circumstances beyond our control with a tranquil mind. His Stoic philosophy encourages a shift in focus from attempting to control external events to cultivating mastery over our own reactions, thoughts, and emotions. Aurelius eloquently expresses this principle in his statement, "You have been formed of 3 parts, body, breath, and mind. Of these, the first 2 are yours insofar as they are only in your care. The third alone is truly yours." This delineation underscores the importance of acknowledging the limited sphere of control we possess. By recognizing this, we free ourselves from the illusion that we can orchestrate every facet of our lives. The Stoic approach to accepting fate extends beyond passive resignation. It involves an active mental discipline. Aurelius encourages a prayerful mindset that reframes our desires. Instead of seeking control over external circumstances, he suggests redirecting our aspirations towards internal transformations. His words, "Try praying differently and see what happens. Instead of asking for a way to sleep with her, try asking for a way to stop desiring to sleep with her," unveil the transformative power of shifting our focus from external goals to internal states of being. Accepting fate doesn't imply a surrender to inertia. Rather, it prompts us to be discerning about what is within our control. Aurelius advises us to distinguish between elements we can influence, such as our reactions, thoughts, and emotions, and those beyond our reach, such as external events like traffic or the weather. This discernment forms the basis for a Stoic mindset, where one actively engages with life's challenges without being overwhelmed by futile attempts to control the uncontrollable. In challenging situations, Aurelius suggests a profound shift in perspective. Try praying differently and see what happens. Instead of asking for a way to sleep with her, try asking for a way to stop desiring to sleep with her. This quote encapsulates Aurelius's approach to dealing with fate. Instead of wrestling against circumstances, he invites us to transform our desires, aligning them with internal states of tranquility and acceptance. So, how do we practically apply this in our lives? Consider a scenario where you face unexpected job loss. Aurelius would counsel against lamenting the injustice of fate, but rather encourage you to accept the reality. Instead of fixating on external circumstances, focus on what you can control, your reaction, your thoughts, and most importantly, your emotions. Redirect your energy towards finding positives in the situation, perhaps pursuing a long-held passion, acquiring new skills, or enjoying some well-deserved leisure before embarking on a new job search. In essence, embracing Aurelius's philosophy involves an active recalibration of our desires and a conscious acceptance of the uncontrollable aspects of life. By aligning our internal world with the inevitable external circumstances, we cultivate a resilient, Stoic mindset that forms the foundation of emotional control. 2. Challenge your perspective. Marcus Aurelius, in his timeless Meditations, imparts profound insights into the quality of our thoughts and their direct impact on our emotional well-being. Central to his philosophy is the idea that the happiness of our lives is intricately tied to the quality of our thoughts. In this section, we'll delve into how Aurelius encourages us to challenge our perspectives as a powerful means of emotional control. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This simple yet profound statement encapsulates Aurelius's emphasis on the connection between thoughts and emotions. He urges us to recognize the transformative power of our perspectives and underscores the importance of actively engaging with our thought patterns. When faced with challenging situations, Aurelius advocates for a thoughtful examination of our thoughts. Instead of succumbing to knee-jerk reactions, he encourages us to ask critical questions. Why does this make me feel angry/stressed/frustrated? What conclusions do I draw as a result? Is there a more positive way to interpret this situation? By engaging in this introspective process, we begin to unravel the underlying beliefs that fuel our emotional responses. Aurelius challenges us to observe our emotions without succumbing to them, creating a mental space for rational evaluation. A practical illustration of this principle involves interpersonal conflicts, such as a disagreement with a partner. Instead of allowing negative thoughts, like our relationship isn't working out, to dominate, Aurelius prompts us to explore alternative perspectives. By seeking to understand the partner's viewpoint and reframing the conflict as an opportunity for growth, we shift from destructive emotions to constructive engagement. Aurelius extends this principle to foster empathy and compassion. Whenever someone has done wrong by you, immediately consider what notion of good or evil they had in doing it. For when you see that, you'll feel compassion instead of astonishment or rage. This perspective challenges us to transcend immediate emotional reactions and view situations through the lens of understanding. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to transform negative thoughts by actively seeking positive interpretations. Aurelius exemplifies this with a straightforward guide. Why does this make me feel angry/stressed/frustrated? What conclusions do I draw as a result? Is there a more positive way to interpret the situation? Applying these questions to relationship conflicts, for instance, prompts us to view challenges as opportunities for strengthening connections and deepening understanding. In essence, challenging our perspectives, according to Aurelius, involves an ongoing process of self-inquiry. By scrutinizing our thoughts, we gain the power to reshape our emotional responses. As we consciously redirect our interpretations towards the positive, we pave the way for emotional control and inner tranquility. 3. Practice negative visualization. Negative visualization, a Stoic technique endorsed by Marcus Aurelius, emerges as a powerful tool for cultivating emotional resilience. In this section, we will explore how Aurelius advises us to prepare for the worst as a means of achieving emotional mastery. In the morning, say to yourself, "Today I shall have to deal with an idle, curious man, with an unthankful man, a railer, a crafty, false, or an envious man, an unsociable, uncharitable man." These words encapsulate the essence of negative visualization, a deliberate contemplation of potential challenges we may face throughout the day. Contrary to the conventional instinct to avoid thoughts of worst-case scenarios, Aurelius encourages a proactive engagement with them. Negative visualization isn't about succumbing to anxiety. Rather, it's a conscious effort to confront potential challenges and prepare for them. By mentally rehearsing encounters with difficult individuals or unfavorable situations, we equip ourselves with the mental fortitude needed to navigate adversity. Aurelius wisely suggests incorporating negative visualization into our daily routine. By consciously considering potential challenges, we foster a mental preparedness that transforms anxiety into proactive problem solving. The Stoic philosophy recognizes that life is unpredictable, and negative visualization serves as a practical approach to fortify ourselves against unexpected setbacks. The Stoic philosophy has a unique perspective on dealing with anxiety. Rather than attempting to suppress or ignore anxious thoughts, Aurelius advises confronting them with a strategic mindset. In the face of anxiety-inducing scenarios, our immediate response is often panic or distress. However, Aurelius urges us to resist giving in to these emotions and instead observe the worst-case scenario as if we were an impartial observer. Negative visualization, when done consciously, allows us to develop coping strategies. When confronted with a hypothetical worst-case scenario, the initial surge of anxiety provides an opportunity for rational contemplation. Aurelius recommends asking ourselves, what could I do to handle this situation? By transitioning from a passive state of worry to an active state of problem solving, we take control of our emotional responses. Practical application of negative visualization extends beyond specific situations to encompass a daily practice. Aurelius himself employed this technique as a means of navigating the challenges of each day. By envisioning potential obstacles and considering strategies to address them, we cultivate a mindset that is both resilient and proactive. Consider the example of a looming public speaking engagement. Instead of avoiding thoughts of potential failure, Aurelius would advise deliberately contemplating the worst-case scenario. This exercise isn't intended to induce fear, but to empower. By strategizing how to handle a less-than-ideal outcome, one transforms anxiety into a valuable tool for preparation. In essence, negative visualization, underpinned by Aurelius's Stoic philosophy, serves as a practical method for embracing life's uncertainties. By proactively engaging with potential challenges, we not only prepare ourselves for adversity, but also foster emotional resilience and fortitude. 4. Use a journal. Marcus Aurelius, in his profound wisdom, suggests a transformative practice for cultivating emotional control: journaling. In this section, we will explore how maintaining a journal becomes a powerful tool in the pursuit of self-awareness and emotional mastery. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Think constantly on the changes of the elements into each other, for such thoughts wash away the dust of earthly life. Aurelius's words inspire a contemplative approach to life, one that transcends the mundane and seeks beauty in the ebb and flow of existence. Journaling, as advocated by Aurelius, is not a mere record of events, but a medium for introspection and self-examination. Aurelius's journaling practice goes beyond the conventional notion of documenting daily events. Instead, it involves a deliberate examination of emotions, thoughts, and reactions. By taking the time to reflect on the intricacies of our internal landscape, we open a gateway to self-awareness, a crucial component of emotional control. Initiating a journaling habit need not be a daunting task. Aurelius himself engaged in this practice not to chronicle his day-to-day experiences, but to delve into the depths of his own mind. A modest beginning could involve dedicating 10 to 20 minutes each day to journaling, ideally before bedtime. Consistency is key, and while daily entries are beneficial, even occasional reflections can yield significant insights. Aurelius encourages the use of journal prompts to guide the introspective process. Questions such as, what emotions did I feel today? Which occurrences caused those? How did I act as a result? What thoughts accompanied those emotions? Do I still agree with those thoughts? Could I turn them into something more positive? Serve as catalysts for self-exploration. Through this reflective exercise, we gain a clearer understanding of our emotional responses and thought patterns. Consider a scenario where frustration leads to an outburst of anger. Instead of suppressing the emotion, Aurelius would advise journaling about it. By dissecting the triggers, underlying thoughts, and subsequent actions, one gains insights into the roots of emotional responses. The act of writing provides a structured avenue for processing emotions, enabling a more objective evaluation. Journaling becomes a dynamic tool for rewriting our internal narratives. Aurelius's approach involves challenging and reframing thoughts. By revisiting entries and questioning the validity of our initial interpretations, we actively participate in the evolution of our emotional responses. Aurelius's practice of journaling aligns with contemporary therapeutic approaches that emphasize the mental health benefits of self-expression. Scientific studies affirm that journaling serves as an effective means of reducing stress, enhancing self-awareness, and promoting emotional well-being. In conclusion, the act of journaling, guided by Aurelius's philosophy, transforms the written word into a vehicle for self-discovery and emotional control. By dedicating time to explore the intricate landscape of our thoughts and emotions, we embark on a transformative journey towards inner tranquility and self-mastery. 5. Remember that life is fleeting. In the profound wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the recognition of life's fleeting nature emerges as a potent catalyst for emotional control. In this final section, we explore how embracing the impermanence of life serves as a foundation for cultivating resilience and maintaining equilibrium. Think of the life you have lived until now as over and as a dead man. See what's left as a bonus and live it according to nature. Love the hand that fate deals you and play it as your own, for what could be more fitting? Aurelius's words invite us to view life as an unfolding journey where each moment is a precious gift. This perspective encourages us to appreciate the present, savoring each experience with gratitude. Aurelius urges us to transcend the conventional notion of living each day as if it were our last. Instead, he advocates living each day as if we had already lived it, considering it as part of our completed life. This nuanced approach prompts reflection on the significance of our actions in the broader context of our existence. The Stoic philosophy, as interpreted by Aurelius, invites us to contemplate the big picture of life. What's important enough to focus on, and what would be a waste of time? This inquiry encourages a discerning evaluation of our priorities. By recognizing the transitory nature of life, we are prompted to invest our time and energy in pursuits that align with our values and aspirations. Consider a scenario where the stress of an impending deadline looms large. Applying Aurelius's perspective involves a mental exercise. Ask yourself, will this still matter in a week? In a year? By contextualizing the current challenge within the broader canvas of life, you gain clarity on its relative importance. This shift in focus enables you to navigate challenges with a balanced perspective. Aurelius encourages a reflective pause in the face of intense emotions. When confronted with a situation that elicits strong feelings, he prompts us to step back and ponder the significance of the event in the grand scheme of life. This practice involves a series of questions. How much effect will this have on the rest of my life? How could I continue to enjoy my life, even in the worst-case scenario? What other options have I not considered yet? Is this worth worrying about in the grand scheme of things? These queries serve as a compass for navigating emotional turbulence. In essence, Aurelius's wisdom on life's transience serves as a guiding principle for emotional control. By recognizing that every experience, whether joyous or challenging, is a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of life, we gain the perspective needed to navigate emotional highs and lows with equanimity. As we conclude this exploration into the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, let his timeless wisdom echo in your mind. The path to emotional mastery lies in accepting fate, challenging perspectives, practicing negative visualization, using a journal for self-examination, and remembering the fleeting nature of life. Embrace the Stoic philosophy of Marcus Aurelius as a guiding light on your journey to emotional control. Through conscious awareness, thoughtful reflection, and the power of choice, you can transform the way you experience and respond to the challenges of life. May the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius be a source of inspiration as you embark on this transformative journey toward mastering your emotions.